What's going on, guys? PlaybyPlayGaming here, back with another Epic 7 video. Today we're taking on Abyss Floor 98 with the team comp in front of you. We're facing off against Leo and his crazy bomb mechanics. Let's take a look at what he does. All right, here's Leo. His S1, he hits you with unhealable. S2, he increases his attack and he decreases your attack for 2 turns. And when you're not buffed, he hits you with unable to be buffed for 2 turns and you can't dispel that. His S3, he hits you pretty hard. He AoEs and he hits you with burn for 2 turns before he strips your whole team of any buffs that you have. Definitely recommend that you bring a cleanser, someone that can come in clutch. If you've seen any of my other Abyss videos, you know that Montmo is MVP in Abyss just because she can cleanse your entire team. She has an AoE burn immunity that grants immunity to the entire team, which is super powerful. Another thing that Leo does is he also steals souls. So it's really important that once you have some souls gathered up, you burn it. If you have Archie, use it right away. Otherwise, he's gonna steal your souls. And then his special bomb mechanic. So for this one, I'm not gonna lie, it was super difficult. I guess the trick is when you start the fight, Leo summons a green crystal and he inflicts one of your heroes with the bomb mechanic. After, I believe, 2 turns, the bomb explodes unless you hit the green crystal. So one of your heroes is gonna have the bomb on him. You hit the green crystal, then it hot potatoes over to the next unit. And so you're supposed to just kind of keep doing that. However, it's really difficult because not only does he hit you with a bomb that does tons of damage, but he hits you with silence. So you can't remove the silence and you can't remove the bomb. So whoever has it, if you don't switch the bomb off of them by hitting that green crystal, then it's gonna do a lot of damage. So I would definitely recommend that you bring in tanky units. So just as a benchmark, I brought in my Charles, which is, I believe, 16k HP, and he set off the bomb, so I didn't remove it from him, and he had like a little sliver of how he had a couple 100 HP points left. Right, so I would say maybe 17k your hero should be, just in case you detonate the bomb on one of them. Also, if the bomb detonates, he's still gonna apply it on someone else. So like I said, I'm not gonna lie, this one was really difficult. I did bring in Ruele to cheese this floor, and if you don't already know, you can kind of get by the bomb mechanic if you have invincibility set up on your heroes. So what you want to do if you decide to take on that strategy is to bring any hero that has invincibility. I would definitely recommend you bring a hero that has team-wide invincibility, such as C.Armin or maybe Elena. I brought in Ruele because I don't have those 2 units. And so what I did for the first phase, when Leo hits you with his S3, he's going to apply that bomb mechanic. What you actually do is you wait right before the bomb detonates, you put up immunity and you put up invincibility, you know, whichever one you have. If you only have invincibility, you put that on the unit that is about to explode. And once that bomb goes off, while that hero has immunity, it disappears. So it doesn't damage your unit and it just disappears. And then after that, you just hit Leo, bring him down to 30%. So that's one way to cheese it. After that, once you get him to less than 30%, he's gonna switch over to these purple crystals. And what the purple crystals do is it's gonna be the exact same thing, except now you have 3, because Leo hits your entire team with the bomb mechanic. So now everyone has the bombs and you have to hit one of the crystals in order to remove the bombs from your team. If you don't hit the crystal, it's pretty much goodbye, say goodbye to your hero because they're gone. So Ruele came in clutch on that just because she was there for the revive on the hero that I wasn't able to take off the bomb on. But I'm thinking that if you're able to apply invincibility on your entire team, once he lands all of those bombs on them in that second phase, I think it'll go away as well, like in the first one, and then you just kind of DPS him down. So if you have heroes that have AoE invincibility, bring them here. More than likely it's going to be super easy for you. However, as you'll see in my fight, it did take me quite a bit at the end, so I did kind of fast forward through it just because I brought in 3 supports and then 1 bruiser hero. Charles did most of my damage. Most of his damage actually came from the counters that he was proccing. So tip number 1, make sure you bring a healer, cleanser, just because Leo hits you with that S3 AoE burn. Number 2, make sure that you bring heroes that can provide continuous buffs to your entire team. Otherwise, Leo is going to hit you with his S2 and cast unable to be buffed. That cannot be removed for 2 turns. So just kind of keep that in mind. Try to bring units that can buff your entire team. If you plan to use the Invincibility Cheese strategy, make sure that you bring heroes that have a team-wide invincibility, just because otherwise that second phase is going to be super difficult. As you'll see, for me it was. Elena, C.Armin, I think would make this floor super easy. Number 4, I would, in my opinion, bring bruiser units. So I would probably switch out maybe Diene for another damage dealer, another bruiser damage dealer that can sustain themselves, maybe give themselves an attack up. I think that maybe even Queen Charlotte here, just because she's constantly getting that immunity buff and she reduces damage taken. So I think that she could probably also be pretty OP here. Last tip that I'm gonna give you, make sure that if you do plan on hitting Leo, only hit with your DPS unit. Otherwise he gets crazy amount of combat readiness. So Leo actually gets a 20% combat readiness when you attack him. So make sure that you only hit him with DPS units if at all possible. Otherwise, he's gonna take so many turns and do so much damage to your team. All right, guys, that's gonna be the video. Thank you for watching. Make sure you leave any additional tips you might have for anyone else watching this video in the comments below. Is there another way to beat this level without using the invincibility cheat? I don't know, I haven't found it yet. The thing is, you only need to beat this stage once and that's it, right? But if you finished it with any other team comps, let me know in the comment section below. Like always, make sure you subscribe to the channel. It definitely helps the channel grow and reach more people like you who like content like this. Make sure you stick around to the end of the video if you would like to see all of the gear and artifacts for each of these heroes. Make sure that you click on the details down below. I'll include all of my tips and strategies, as well as timestamps for the battle and for the gear showcase. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Like always, thank you for watching. Enjoy the video.